Hey Megtos, this is Vention. Bitcoins have broken through $2,000. We are now at $2,009. Amazing. I'm hoping, I've been trying to get my fellow Megtos into Bitcoin since 2014, I think. It was a hard sell back then because the price was just dropping and dropping. But I just wanted to make a quick discussion about the Bitcoin miners and why they are sabotaging the network the way they are. There's two possibilities here. One, they're either very greedy, or two, they are compromised, right? And so basically so what they're doing right now is they are creating a lot of, or somebody, probably them, are jamming the network with a bunch of meaningless transactions, and two, they're actually mining empty blocks from time to time and tweeting about it and bragging about it, and that causes that massive surplus or overage of transactions to not get processed, right? And it's pissing off a lot of people. And so there's two possible reasons why they're doing that, as far as I can tell. One is that they are greedy, and what they're going to do is continue to hold up segregated witness until the deadline is closer. Then they will load up on Bitcoins, which they have managed to hold down in price to some extent, and buy long positions on margin in Bitcoin exchanges, and just grab as many Bitcoins as they can, then accept segregated witness, and then when that occurs, when it's actually in place, the Bitcoin price will probably double and possibly triple. For example, look at what happened to Litecoin when they accepted segregated witness. Man, their price went from like $3.80 all the way up to $30 each. So that's going to be a huge deal when Bitcoin gets segregated witness. Now, there's another possibility. And when that happens, man, those miners, and their buddies and their nepets and their friends and their families, they will just rake in money just insanely. They'll just borrow everything they can and buy every single Bitcoin and just let it. Then, since they control when segregated witness is activated, then they can control when it happens, so they can set it up so they can profit from it. So they want to hold the price down as much as they can until then, or until the deadline is close. Then they'll accept segregated witness, allow the price to probably double, possibly triple, which would mean like a $4,000 or $5,000 Bitcoin price by the end of the year. Man, that sounds crazy. And then they could just rake in insane amounts of money. Now then, there's another possibility, and that is that they are compromised and have been threatened by like international bankers and people like that to prevent segregated witness and hold the Bitcoin price down. And if that's the case, they are no longer serving their purpose as people who can secure the network, and they have to be replaced. We're going to have to go through the pain of a proof of work change that will destroy ASIC mining. And if that's the case, it's going to be painful. And I know a lot of people aren't into the webbot thing, and I'm kind of not. But if that is the case, I think Cliff High was like predicting like some big, huge, like over $2,000 price, and then I'll pull back of like it gets cut in half or something like that. So and then once it drops way down, then it recovers later. But if that's the I think the webbot thing is pretty darn unlikely, and it doesn't seem to be terribly accurate But okay, back to this. There's two possibilities. One, they're either very greedy, or two, they're compromised and they can't be trusted. And it's just another problem when Bitcoin mining gets centralized the way it kind of is right now. That is not what Satoshi Nakamoto had in mind. ASIC mining just came out of nowhere. Nobody expected it. So when it occurred, it allowed corporations to get into Bitcoin mining and start centralizing the thing. So yeah, not good. So if they don't accept segregated witness, we're going to have to find another solution, another probably some kind of proof of work change that will eliminate ASIC mining, and that will cause probably a pretty good sharp decrease in the price. So if the deadline for segregated witness is like really close and I see no signs of them accepting segregated witness, I'm gonna have to probably pull some of my money out again. I don't know, maybe not, maybe I'll just let it ride. I'll have to decide then. So okay guys, that's what I think is going on. The miners are either greedy or they are compromised. So we'll have to play it by ear as time goes on. But until then, man, enjoy these days. Anybody who's gotten into Bitcoin, as I have, $210 on Coinbase right now. I mean, $2,010. Wow, that is quite a Bitcoin price. Congratulations to all my MGTOW brothers who have gotten into Bitcoin. And this is just the beginning. There's going to be some more bumps in the road up ahead. But if you just buy on the dips as I have, you should do well. And if you panic like I did, it's proof that when you trade on emotional or make major decisions on an emotional level like I did, you can lose your ass. Because the price is $2,000 right now, and I sold half my Bitcoins, well, 25% of them at 900, and then another 28 or something, almost 30% at 1100, right? And not good. I was actually feeling sick, physically sick with regret. And that's where the word, where the expression sick with regret comes from. I understand now because I felt it. But so yeah, don't ever trade on emotion. This is an intellectual process. But for the vast majority of the time that I've been into Bitcoin, I would have a certain amount of money into Bitcoin, and then when the Bitcoin price drops down, my total holdings would drop down like 30,000 down to like 28,000, and I would have an urge to push it back up to 30,000, right? So that's when I would be buying Bitcoins to shove the total value back up where it should be. And then when the Bitcoin price recovered, I was off to a new high. So that's the way I've been doing it, for the last 3 years or so. Except for that one mistake, man. That's where it's been said, years to build and moments to ruin. But I'm accumulating Bitcoins slowly now, but I'm keeping a lot of cash as well. And if we have a big drop from here, like below down 1700 or something, I'll load up on Bitcoins. But for the time being, I'm just mostly accumulating cash. I'm not really buying that much at this point. So, well, I guess I'll let you guys go and don't get married.